ॐ गणानां त्वा गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनाम् उपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणस्पद आनशृण्वन्नोदिभिः सीदसादनं श्रीमहागणपतये नमः। प्रणो देवी सरस्वती वाजेभिर्वाणीवती धीनामभित्रेवतु महासरस्वत्यै नमः। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। गुरुवे सर्वलोकानां विषजे भवरोगिणां विधये सर्वविद्यानां श्रीदक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। अस्मिन् गुरुचरणारविन्दाभ्यां नमः। देवीं वाचमजनयन्त देवाः तां विश्वरूपा पशवो वदन्ति सा नो मन्द्रेषु मूर्जन्तुहाना धेनुर्वागस्मानुपतिष्ठितैतु व्यासं वसिष्ठनप्तारं शक्ते पौत्रमकल्मषं पराशरात्मजं वन्दे शुकदातं तपोनिधिं व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मनिधये वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः। श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः। शिवशक्तिसमारम्भां भास्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मश्रीनाथपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां श्रीललिता महात्रिपुरसुन्दरी समेत श्रीचन्द्रमौळीश्वराय नमः। श्रीकाञ्चीकामकोटिपीठाधिपति जगद्गुरु श्रीशङ्कराचार्य श्रीचरणयोः प्रणामाः। श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः. Sorry for the delay. I had to settle myself into a new location. So I'm operating with a different set of devices. So let us go to Shloka number 28. वृषाही वृषभो विष्णुर्वृषपर्वा वृषोधरः वृषाही वृषभो विष्णुर्वृषपर्वा वृषोदरः वर्धनो वर्धमानश्च विविक्तश्रुतिसागरः वर्धनो वर्धमानश्च विविक्तश्रुतिसागरः. So this is Shloka number 28. The literal meaning of the Shloka is, he is the bull of Dharma. He is the foremost bull, the all-pervading Vishnu of bull-limbed Dharma, of Dharma-bellied compassion, the increaser or the ever-growing, the discerned, D-I-S-C-E-R-N-E-D, discerned ocean of Veda. Vrishahi, whose days are dharma bringing, the very bull of dharma in time. Vrishabha, the bull, the leader of the dharma. Again, when things are being interpreted, don't take it in the literal sense. Vrishabha, bull, na bull, you don't physically imagine the bull. Always keep in mind, understand the principle. Vishnuhu, the all-pervader. Vrishaparva, whose joints are dharma. Every articulation is righteous. Vrishodharaha, whose belly cherishes dharma, sheltering the worlds. Vardhanaha, the increaser of his devotees. He gets more and more followers and bhaktas. Vardhamanaha, the ever-growing in glory. Viviktaha, the discriminated or distinct from samsara. And Shruti Sagaraha, the ocean of Veda, source of all Shruti. So basically in this shloka, dharma is sung in successive vrisha rhymes. There is a rhyming that is being brought, Vrishabhaha, Vrishodharaha, Vrishaparva. Dharma is sung in a poetic form through a rhyming set of words. 29. Subhujo durdharo vagmi mahendro vasudo vasuhu. Subhujo durdharo vagmi mahendro vasudo vasuhu. Naika rupo brihadrupa shipivishta prakashanah. Naika rupo brihadrupash Shipivishtah Prakashanah. So here the reference is he is fair armed, he is hard to bear, he is eloquent. The great Indra or Mahendra, the giver of wealth and the wealth itself, and he is of many forms, vast forms, and he is the indweller of the sun's rays. He is the illuminator. Subhujaha, of beautiful arms that grants boons. Boons means varam. वरम को हिंदी में क्या बोलते हैं? बूंस बूंस सही टाइम पे हिंदी शब्द नहीं आ रहा है. You understand boons, right? Yeah. अगर by the time the class ends, if I remember, then I'll tell you. Yeah. Durdharah, hard to bear in meditation by ordinary minds. So don't take it down as the meaning of another word. Just pause, think what is being said by none other than a person of Vishwapitama's stature. It's not just easy to close your eyes and think of Lord Vishnu and you believe that you're able to meditate and reach him. If it were that simple, everybody would do that quickly and move on. When you start talking of meditation in the true sense, it is a very deep subject. If somebody is interested, I can give you an abridged version of some key notes on what meditation is all about. And it takes years to practice and get perfection there. So there is a cheeky reference here by Bhishma Pitama in saying that he is Lord Vishnu, but it's not that easy to meditate and reach him. Vagmi, the eloquent, the speaker of all Veda. Mahendra, the great Indra, the king of gods. Vasudaha, giver of wealth. Vasuhu, wealth itself. It also has another meaning called the abode of all. When we say heavenly abode, is the abode of all. Naika Rupaha, of many forms, not one. Brihad Rupaha, of vast cosmic forms. Shipivishtaha, the indweller of the race, the one who pervades sacrificial fires and animals. Prakashanaha, the illuminator of all. So in this shloka, speech, splendor, and pluriform manifestation, multiform manifestation converge. So all those three characteristics are converged in this shloka. Shloka number 30. Ojas tejo dyutidharah prakashatma pratapanah. The way you split the words is Ojas Tejod, id will go within. Dyutidhara. Dyu is soft, dha is hard. Dyutidhara. Prakashatma, sha is hard. Pratapanaha. Ojas tejo dyutidhara. Prakashatma pratapanaha. Riddhaspashtaksharo mantrash. Chandramshurбhaskaradyutihi. Riddhas, spashtaksharo, Mantrash Chandransh Shur Bhaskara Dyutihi. Again, to remind everybody, this is not a grammatical way of doing Padabhedam. It is just a very phonetic way to make it easy for you to group the words and chant comfortably. So, the meaning of this shloka is he is the bearer of vigor, brilliance, and luster, of luminous self, the scorcher, the prospered, of clearly articulated syllable, the very mantra, with the rays of moon and sun. So he is Ojas Tejo Dyutidharaha. That is the meaning is the bearer of vital vigor, fiery brilliance, and lustrous beauty. Prakashatma of self-luminous self. Pratapanaha, the scorcher of every adversary. Riddhaha, the supremely prospered. Spashtaksharaha, of clearly articulated the imperishable syllable Om. Mantraha, he is the mantra. Chandramshuhu, whose rays are the cooling moon beams. Bhaskara Dyutihi, whose splendor is the radiance of the sun. So, light as a form in every register, in his vigor, in the mantra, in the akshara, the moon, and the sun. It's all him. It's Lord Vishnu. I hope when you're getting so many words in the Vishnu Sahasranama, you're able to keep a visualistic map. In the software language or IT language, we call it as a heat map. So if you put those words in a wall using sticky notes, you'll get a visual map of what the descriptions are and where the focus is and how they are all getting connected. You're talking of light, you're talking of sound, because Akshara, mantra, it's all sound. Illumination, radiance, everything is all light. So you're talking of those characteristics plus the physical, vigor, valiant, scorcher. It's all about strength. So there are so many aspects mixed into the Vishnu Sahasranama in describing Lord Vishnu. Shall we go to the next one? This is again a signature shloka of MS. Amritan Shudbhavo Bhanush Shashabindus Sureshwaraha. Amritan Shudbhavo Bhanush Shashabindus Sureshwaraha. So, when you say Amritam, it has to be Anunasika, Tam. And Shud is Dhirgam. So, don't rush there. Amritam Shud Bhavo Bha Mahaprana. Aushadham Jagatas Satya Dharma Parakramah. Aushadham Jagatas Satya Dharma Parakramah. So this shloka, the meaning of the shloka is he is born of nectar rays, the sun, the moon mark. Again, he is the Lord of gods. He is the medicine and the very bridge of the world, of valor rooted in truth and dharma. So subtly that message is being given to Yudhishthira. You don't have to necessarily question his guidance and advice or decisions. He is rooted in truth and dharma. Amritan Shud Bhavah, from whom the moon, the lord of nectar rays, arose at the churning. Anybody can say what churning is being talked about? Samudra Manthan. Yeah. Bhanuhu is another name for sun. Shashabinduhu, the moon marked with the hair, H-A-R-E. Sureshwaraha, the lord of the gods. Aushadham, the very medicine for the disease of. Can anybody guess what the disease that we are talking about? Correct. Perfect. So we are not talking of any specific disease. We are talking of the disease of the samsara. Jagatha Setuhu, the bridge for the world to cross over to. If you get this answer right, you are blessed. Perfect. கிடைச்சாச்சு உங்களுக்கு. See, it helps in having that clarity, right? And to get the right word, right meaning first time, it says a lot. And Satya Dharma Parakramaha, whose valor is grounded in truth and dharma. So cosmic luminaries, healing, and dharma or strength converge in this shloka. Those are the attributes that are being explained. Shloka number 32. Bhota bhavya bhavannath pavanah pavano nalah. After no, there is an avagraha, so you have an extension of the matra. Bhota bhavya bhavannath. Everything is Mahaprana there. Pavanah pavano nalah. The next half of the shloka also is signature MS, if you have heard her from childhood. Kamaha kamakritkantah kamah kamah pradah prabhu. Here you will hear her crystal clear giving visarga substitution, adequate matras. If you haven't, replayed and listen to her again. So she is a well-trained, very knowledgeable person that chanted Vishnu Sahasranama, and we are blessed to have that as the impression for Vishnu Sahasranama from childhood. So Kamaha kamakritkantah kamah kamaprada prabhu. So the meaning of this shloka is he is Lord of the past, present, and the future. He is the wind. He is the purifier. He is the very fire, destroyer and maker of desire. The beautiful. He is the desire itself. He is the granter of desires. He is the master. So Bhuta Bhavya Bhavannatha, Lord of past, future, and present. Pavanaha, the cosmic wind. Pavanaha, cosmic wind. Pavanaha is the purifier. You see, one mispronunciation can change the meaning. Pavanaha is wind, Pavanaha is the purifier. Analaha, the very fire. Kamaha, destroyer of unrighteous desires. So take a moment. Again, this is a good point to unlearn what we are programmed from childhood in our day to day life. We just hear one word and we jump to conclusion. So when we explain the meaning, he is the desire, he is the granter of the desire, he is also the destroyer of desire. Immediately, at least my walnut brain will say, why so complicated? Take a moment, take a step back and say, desire is not just one word. Desire has got good desires, bad desires, righteous desires, unrighteous desires, wanted desires, unwanted desires, self inflicted desires, environment inflicted desires. So there are so many categories. And certainly you don't want unrighteous desires, things that are not good. So he is the destroyer of that. He is the creator of good desires. Simple aspect, like you want to learn Vishnu Sahasranama, was one person's desire. Somebody else's desire was, I want to learn it with meaning. Somebody else's focus was, I just need to know how to chant well. That's it. They're all desires. So unless the desire is created by him, we will be absolutely bland in our life. We'll be born as human beings, do nothing, and then pass away. So desire is not necessarily a bad thing. It also has a lot of good flavors that keeps us going. Okay? Kamakrit, the maker of righteous desire in the devotee. So when you worship him, when you praise him, he invokes good desires in you. Kantaha, the supremely beautiful. Kamaha, the very desirable. Here again, kama is different, kamaha is different. Kama means desire, kamaha means the desirable. So the meaning of the word again changes. Kama pradaha, the granter of every righteous desire. Granter means you say, okay, I will chant Vishnu Sahasranamam 100 times, please get my son pass the board exam with distinction. Okay, granted, as long as you keep up your commitment. So we have still not attained moksha. So we are going to be very selfish and very attached to all the day-to-day materialistic stuff. There's no harm in admitting it. So he is the granter of those righteous desire. And Prabhu, the master who oversees it all. So in this shloka, time, breath, fire, and play of the desire, the type of the desire, are folded into one shloka. 33. युगादिकृद्युगावर्तो नैकमायो महाशनः युगादिकृद्युगावर्तो नैकमायो महाशनः अदृश्यो व्यक्तरूपश्च सहस्रजिदनन्तजित् अदृश्यो व्यक्त रूपश्च सहस्र जिदनंत जित. So the literal meaning of the shloka is, he is the maker of yugas and the revolver of the yugas, of many mayas, the great eater, a completely tangent characteristic, the eater, the invisible, of manifested form, He is the conqueror of thousands. He is the conqueror of the endless. Sahasrajid Anantajit. If you have to split the words in the last part of the shloka. Yugadikrit, maker of every yuga, beginner of each cosmic age. You all know which yuga we are in, right? Which Manvantara? Manvantara. Vaivashvata. Which kalpa? Correct. So Sankalpatli or Shvetaraha Kalpe Vaivasvata Manvantare Ashtavimshatitame Kali Yuge in Kali Yuge Prathame Pade. That is timeline part of the Sankalpa. Then it goes to geographical location. Krauncha Dvipe. So he is the ஆமாம் எஸ் எங்களுக்கு ரமணக வருஷேன்னு ஆகும் உங்களுக்கு வந்து ஜம்பூ த்வீபே வி ஆர் இன் டு கிரௌன்ச த்வீபே தட்ஸ் அ டிஃபரன்ஸ் ஸோ ஹீ இஸ் த மேக்கர் ஆஃப் எவ்ரி யுகா பிகினர் ஆஃப் ஈச் காஸ்மிக் ஏஜ் யுகவர்த்தக ரிவால்வர் வித் த யுகாஸ் இன் சக்சஷன் ஒன் எண்ட்ஸ் then there is a pralayam, there is total darkness, nothing is there, then again the creation starts. Naika Mayaha, of many cosmic illusions, not one. Mahashanaha, the great eater, who at Pralaya consumes the worlds. So when there is an eater, you start wondering whether he is eating vegan food or vegetarian food. No, we're talking of eater of the worlds in that sense. Adrishyaha, invisible to the ordinary sight. Vyakta Rupaha, yet appearing in manifested form. Sahasrajit, conqueror of thousands. And Anantajit, conqueror of the endless, of the demon Anantajit form. So cosmic time and victory cluster you will find in this shloka as one. 34. Ishto vishishtashishhteshtash shikhandi nahusho vrishah. After ishto, there is a avagraha, so you will extend the matra. Ishto vishish, she is hard, shishtash, she hard, ish soft, ta soft. Visarga will get substituted as ish, followed by again shish, she is hard, ish is soft, te, ta, all are soft. Shikhandi, kha hard, nahusho, soft, vrishaha soft. Ishto vishishtashishhteshtash shikhandi nahusho vrishaha. So very good shloka for practicing how to deliver the aksharas. Shana, you hold the tongue up. Ishna, you push the delivery of the akshara from the front of the mouth. Krodhaha krodhakrit karta vishvabahur mahidharah. Krodhaha krodhakrit karta vishvabahur mahidharah. So the meaning of this shloka is, he is the desired and the unsingular, UN, unsingular. He is very dear to the disciplined. He is the peacock crested. Nahusha, the bull, the destroyer of wrath. Wrath means WRATH, or the curse. He is the creator of the wrath. He is the destroyer and he is the creator. He is the doer. of universal arms. And again, reminding us he is the bearer of earth. He is Ishtaha, supremely desired by one and all. Avishishtaha, not separate from any of his devotees. It's clearly mentioning God is not separate from you, he is within you. Shishteshtaha, dear to the disciplined. Shikhandi, the peacock feather crested as Krishna. So here, don't jump to the character Shikhandi in Mahabharata. So words are same, context makes the difference. Nahushaha, who binds all beings by Maya. Very important concept being introduced here. Nahusha, named Maya. Vrishaha, again the bull of Dharma. Krodhaha, destroyer of unrighteous anger in his devotees. So, indirect, the message is anger is not always bad. For what purpose you're getting angry is going to make a lot of difference. So, unrighteous anger in his devotees is destroyed by him. Krodha Krit, creator of the righteous anger against adharma. So, again, I will keep reminding you of my walnut brain. I'm not saying you have walnut brain, but I do. Moment we say krodha, oh, anyway, krodha is bad, no? How can you say it is good? Because we are in a rush to judge. So bad anger is not required, needs to be destroyed. But you need to feel angry about adharma, something happening around you. You can't keep your eyes closed and say, hey, I'm a follower of ahimsa, or I don't ever get angry. But then there will be a nice caveat at the end. I get angry only when it comes to me or related to me. Oh, that is not acceptable. So even if there is a adharma happening somewhere, your anger is justified against the adharma. The way you express the anger will make a difference. Whether you to convert that anger to violence or whether you convert that anger to awakening, enlightening people, it makes a lot of difference. So anger as an expression is not bad by itself. So Karta, the doer of all, Vishwabahu, of universal arms, and Mahidharaha, the bearer of the earth, as bearer of the earth as perfect. One more. Varaha and Ananta. So Dharma's tender and stern faces. Somebody dropped off, or both of them dropped off. I think they lost power. They lost power or internet, I don't know. So I hope they come back. So Dharma's tender and stern faces both meet here in this shloka. Shloka number 35. Achyuta prathitha prana pranado vasavanujaha. Achyuta prathitha prana pranado vasavanujaha. Apam nidhiradhishtanama pramattah pratishthitah. Apam nidhiradhishtanama pramattah pratisthitah. T is hard. So the meaning here is he is never falling. He is the renowned. He is the breath. He is the giver of breath. The younger brother of Indra. He is the ocean of waters. He is the very seat, never distracted, and very firm and established. He is Achyutaha, the never falling, Pratithaha, the renowned, Pranaha, the cosmic breath, Pranadaha, the giver of life or breath, Vasavanujaha, Vamana, the younger brother of Indra, Vasava, Apam Nidhihi, the ocean or the treasury of waters, Adhishtanam, the very seat, substratum of all, Apramattaha, the never distracted, ever alert overseer, and Pratishtitaha, the firmly established ground of all. So, the main second part of the shloka, Apam Nidhi, the Nidhi followed by Adhisthana. So, Visarga followed by A is getting substituted by Ir plus A, Ra. That is why you are getting it as Apam Nidhira. So, the Ra contains A, Adhisthana. Adhishthanam is the word. Then Apramattaha. So the Adhishthanam M and A becomes Ma. Seriya? So steadiness, seat, and breath are all Lord Vishnu. It all comes from him. Shloka number 36. Skanda skanda dharo.
Please repeat the 35, only the shloka because we got disconnected.
Achyutah pratithah prana pranado vasavanujah. Apam nidhiradhishtanam pramattah pratisthitah. Apam nidhihi adhishthanam apramatta. These are the three words that gets combined. Okay, va? So basically, he says he is never falling. He is renowned. He is the breath. He is the giver of the breath. He is the younger brother of Indra. He is the ocean of waters. He is the very seat. He is never distracted and he is established and firm. All this is Lord Vishnu. Skandadharo dhuryo varado vayuvahanah Vasudevo Brihadbhanuradideva Purandarah. So, Adidevah. So it becomes Ir plus A. Ir plus A. That gets combined as Ra. So, Vasudevo Brihadbhanuradideva Purandarah. So when you split, words are familiar to you. And then when you chant such long words with some basic understanding, the pronunciation will be very smooth without any fumbling. So try to make it as a habit instead of just trying to say, okay, I heard you, I know the meaning, I've heard it once in my life, I will get moksha, but I'll go back to chanting the PDF or reading the PDF the way I was doing it before. That you should not do because you're investing so much time. During the week, I'm hardly covering 10-15 shlokas, not much. So try to practice them the way I'm teaching you, and you will see a difference in your chanting. Without rushing, without fumbling, nicely you will be able to give all the Akshara Shuddhi. So here it is, he is Skanda. He is the bearer of Skanda. the cosmic charioteer, granter of boons, carried by the wind. He is Vasudeva of vast radiance, the primal god. Primal god means primary. The city destroyer, Indra himself. So he is Kandaha, means who courses as the divine flow. He is also identified with Subramanya in this aspect. A very, very unique distinction, unique, distinctive comparison. Skanda Dharaha, the bearer or upholder of Skanda, the cosmic father. It will be interesting for you if you can do some homework. Don't rush for the before the next class. You can take your own sweet time. How come all of a sudden in Vaishnava Sampradaya Skanda is coming? Right? He's the bearer of Skandana Solra. So it's not just some passing reference or a typographical error. Very clear introduction of Skanda here.
He's Mama to Skanda, right? So
Anything?
Vishnu is Mama to Skanda, right?
Yes. That is one aspect you can say. But I also asked the question in a context. So if that is the answer, then the other half of the aspect should be stopped. And that's what we need to learn when we get enlightened. Yeah. And we should be able to tell people who spread falsifications, say, no, don't do that. This is the way it has to be understood. That is the whole purpose of understanding the meaning. Great. So, Dhuryaha, the foremost carrier, the cosmic ox yoke who shoulders the world. Varadaha, granter of boons. Vayu Vahanaha, whose vehicle is the wind, who moves the winds. Vasudevaha. Again, the very fact that you add that Visarga makes a lot of difference. It changes the meaning. And now go back to times when I make people chant. I don't know how many of you watch other videos of mine. There are people who are habituated to saying, okay, at the end they will by default add a Visarga. So when you now learn that adding one Visarga will change the meaning itself, context itself, you will be very careful not to add anything extra. Right? You are going to chant what is given to you with a concerned meaning and not change the meaning itself. Brahad Banuhu, of vast cosmic radiance. Adi Devaha, the primal god, the first god. And Purandaraha, city destroyer, Indra, destroyer of demon citadels. So, city destroyer, na again, our walnut brain will say, why would he create the city and destroy the city? We forget that we are probably good people and there are some asuras also. They also reside in cities. So, he wants to destroy those citadels of demons. Now, you can go and analyze again, is it a physical city and physical destruction that you're talking about or something else? So, cosmic protectorship is there in every word in the shloka. Okay. 37. Anukula Shatavartah Padmi Padmanibhekshanah Anukula Shatavartah Padmi Padmanibhekshanah.
Guruji, first line.
Oh, sorry. Ashokastaranastarash Shurashaurirjaneshwarah. No excuse, but I still haven't had my coffee yet since morning. I'm up since 5 o'clock. अशोकस्तारणस्तारः शूरः शौरिर्जनेश्वरः अनुकूलः शतावर्तः पद्मी पद्मनिभेक्षणः. That is shloka number 37. So meaning of this shloka is he is sorrow free, he is the ferry, he is the ferryman, he is the brave, he is the hero of Sura lineage, Lord of all people, the agreeable of 100 whirling rounds. Whirling means WHIRLING, whirling rounds. He is the lotus marked, he is the lotus eyed. Now, this lotus thing has come back after a number of shlokas. So that is a gentle reminder that just because I have now given you 20 more shlokas, don't forget the core aspect. So gentle reminder. So he is Ashokaha. Shokam nale, grief. Ashokam, free of sorrow and remover of sorrow. Taranaha, the means of crossing samsara. In the crossing, again, do an analysis and come to conclusion. Taraha,
Come again, Guruji. What did you say? What did you say?
Taranaha, the meaning is the means of crossing samsara. It requires deeper analysis of what that reference is. Try to do a deeper analysis. அப்பதான் உங்களுக்கு அதனோட whole thing will fall in place. All the pieces of puzzle will fall in place and you'll get a good, deeper understanding. Taraha is the very ferryman across. Suraha, the brave. Saurihi, of Shura lineage. Hence, the Krishna Vasudeva. Janeshwaraha, Lord of all people. Anukulaha, favorable to every being. Shatavartaha, Shatamna 100. He of 100 whirling avatara. So whirling of rounds na enna? The reference is to avataras and rounds in time. Padmi, lotus bearing. Padma nibha ikshanaha, lotus eyed. So crossing the samsara, kinship and lotus grace converge in this shloka. These are the three aspects that are converged. So I will stop here, logicala, before being abruptly cut off. I hope the pace was good today and we were very focused on the shloka. So let us continue it this way. I really appreciate your consistent attendance. It makes a lot of difference.
And Guruji, that Krishna Shah, why do you say it is the soft? Shiva Shah is soft and Krishna Shah is from the rotation of your tongue, right? So you always mention it this way.
Okay. I'm just ending the